This video is brought to you by my patrons. A big shout out to Anina, Rachel, Clay, Minnie Miss Mai Mai, Maddie, Lilith, Allison, Idalis, Dre, Thomas, Testy Tara, and Null. If you're interested in supporting the channel, the link is in the description. Hey! I'm so glad that you came. I was kind of worried that you weren't going to. I know we have our tech tomorrow and then our dress the next day, but I thought it was important for the two of us to have one final one-on-one practice before the week really gets rolling. And nobody's ever out here on Sunday evenings, and if you sit on the hill at just the right spot, you can feel a nice breeze that's constant but never becomes overwhelming. Haha, very funny. No, I don't bring every lead here. In fact, I don't think I've ever brought someone here at all, honestly. I just kind of like having a place to myself where I can get away from the hustle and bustle of everyone and everything. It's like time moves slower here, and God knows I appreciate that a lot. A couple of reasons. One, my folks were home, and I don't really like practicing with other people around them because they can be kind of overbearing. Sure, it comes from a place of love, but I know it can definitely be too much for people who don't understand that it is, you know? Two, I figured that you're going through the same amount of stress as me with the production, so I thought that the calming nature of this place might help you relax a little bit and unlock a more natural delivery to your lines. Not saying they don't sound natural already, I just find that I'm really able to connect with my character when I'm able to sit here and completely disconnect from all the distractions that I have swirling around in my mind. I'm glad that you like it. It's perfect because we're covered from both sides. The slope of the hill falls in a way that both people from the front and back parking lot aren't able to see us. Not saying we're doing anything that necessitates privacy, I just like to look out on the horizon and pretend that nothing can reach me here. Oh, you are spot on. You should see it. When the bottom half is covered by the trees, and the top half is blood orange, and the sky surrounding it has pink and blue interchanging streaks, it is stunning. I'm a giant fan of sunsets anywhere, though, so maybe my opinion isn't the most objective on that front. I guess we should start running lines. I don't want to go off rambling and all of a sudden our time is up and we haven't done what we came here to do, right? Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, frankly, it doesn't sound that bad to me either. How about we only run one scene that we have actually never ran the full way through before, and then maybe we can call it early and just enjoy the silence together. Sick. The scene in question is actually our final scene, and the final scene of the play. We always deliver the lines of dialogue on our play days, and we do a song on our music days. And I don't know what Sanderson is thinking, but we have never covered a couple of lines in the middle that connect the two. Oh, I didn't realize. I hope I'm not pushing, but you're so confident up there all the time. What shakes you about these couple of lines in particular? Oh, we do? That definitely makes sense. I promise you that I wasn't trying to push it or that this was a setup or anything like that. I just didn't read the fine print well enough, I guess. It's kind of embarrassing, actually. Are you sure? We definitely don't have to, but I guess it would be nice to practice it so we have a feel for it and it doesn't shock or surprise us on stage. Me? Uh, yeah. I guess I am a little nervous. I don't know why, but I am. I get flustered about stuff like this pretty easily, but it's right there in the script, so why don't we just go for it? Cool. Let's start off right after Conrad leaves and you enter stage left. It left at 6:25. With Conrad and Mama. It stands to reason, Rose. Why get on a train to New York when we've got tickets to Pumpkin Falls, Iowa? An opening in the teaching staff of Pumpkin Falls Junior High School. I read about it in this morning's paper. They want someone to teach English and domestic science, and I hope you brought your documents, Rose, because they prefer the applicant to be married. Hey. It was your line, and I don't know how to say this exactly, but you were just kind of staring at me blankly at my lips for a good 20 seconds. Not that I minded it, but I just figured that we should probably, try and do the thing or something. If my cheeks are red, then my cheeks are red. You can probably safely make an assumption about how I'm feeling right now. You don't need to apologize at all. It's all good. I invited you out here for the practice. I said we should practice the scene, albeit without knowing what it entailed. If anything, all of this is 1,000% my fault. You were great too. Should we try running it from the top again? Okay. Are you ready? It left at 6:25. With Conrad. And Mama. It stands to reason, Rose. Why get on a train in New York when we've got tickets to Pumpkin Falls, Iowa? An opening in the teaching staff of Pumpkin Falls Junior High School. I read about it in this morning's paper. They want someone to teach English and domestic science. And I hope you've brought your documents, Rose, because they prefer the applicant to be married. Holy fucking shit, you're doing it again, okay? Yeah, pardon my language. You're just staring at my lips, and I am feeling very shy, and the anticipation is killing me, and I'm pretty much a nervous wreck. And at this point, and now I'm looking at your lips, and I'm so glad that nobody else can see me standing here and trembling like a leaf in the wind. Can I be completely bare bones vulnerable with you for a second? I've never kissed anyone before. Never. No, Brandy Derrickson made that up so she could use me as a beard because she is totally into girls. We just went into a closet and she made me kiss her on the cheek so she wouldn't technically be lying. It was a whole thing. So no, I haven't actually kissed someone before. Really? I don't know. I didn't assume one way or the other. You're pretty private about your personal life, so I wouldn't have been able to gain the knowledge to make an assumption, which I wouldn't want to even do in the first place. Man, it would be awesome for that breeze to pick up a little bit because I am really sweating. No, wait, please don't leave. I didn't say that I'm not interested in continuing on. I just told you that I hadn't had my first kiss yet. And now I know that you haven't had one, and since there's nothing to lose at this point in the conversation, you can do this. I think it would be really nice to have my first kiss with you. Oh no, come on. This is not the time to freeze up on me because I'm just gonna pour everything out and I need you to stop me before I commit to this. But you're not going to, so here we go, I guess. Ever since we started doing this together, we have spent countless hours in a room together, working with each other and getting to know each other. As I've gotten to know you, I've gotten to like you very, very much. You have a very soft demeanor that is comforting to share on stage with. You are seriously talented and one of the only people here that I think could find actual success in the field once you leave. You are such a fantastic listener, and I could listen to you say words all day because you have the most amazing voice that I have ever heard. I really like you, and I wouldn't mind pursuing something when the show is over because I woke up one morning and realized that I didn't want our time together to end when this ends. Okay. You just shook your head yes. I know that you're probably feeling just as overwhelmed as I am. And you just shut down whereas I spill my guts, so I'm going to ask you some yes or no questions, and you can just nod or shake your head, okay? Do you like me? Would you want to have your first kiss with me to practice for this play? Would you be interested in pursuing this after the production is finished? Do you think Sanderson is a competent director? Sorry, I had to make sure you weren't just stuck in a perpetual state of nodding. You're speaking now. That's good. So, do you want to take this whole thing from the top? For real this time? Okay. And if you freeze up, do I have permission to just kiss you? Okay. It left at 6:25. With Conrad. And Mama. It stands to reason, Rose. Why get on a train in New York when we've got tickets to Pumpkin Falls, Iowa? An opening in the teaching staff of Pumpkin Falls Junior High School. I read about it in this morning's paper. They want someone to teach English and domestic science, and I hope you've brought your documents, Rose, because they prefer the applicant to be married. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Fuck it. So that's what that feels like. It was incredible for me too. I vote we stop rehearsing lines and we do that over and over again and we say to ourselves, oh, it's for the play, even though it's just all the two of us can think about right now. I'm glad you agree. Now come over here.